Welcome to another episode of Cardboard East. My name's Jay. I play board games from Asia and share what I find with all of you. Today is our Essen Spiel 2025 video. And it's a long video, so kick back, relax, get yourself a couple of drinks. And this is a podcast, just chill out, relax, focus on the road or your chores. And let's get started. Welcome to the long-awaited Cardboard East Spiel, Essen Spiel 2025 video. Right here, boom, here we are. Here's the map of the halls. Now you can see that they're all labeled here, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, 8 being the main entrance. This year and last year and the year before, they rearranged all of Spiel. So you can see that halls 7, 6, 5 are blue, and this means that they are family games. 4, 3, and half of 2 are purple. These are for expert and hobby games. The yellow here for 1 and half of 2 are for role-playing, miniatures, and trading card games. We're going to go straight from 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This list is comprised of the BGG Spiel list. On that list is about, I don't know, like 1,200 games. We're going to go burn through 150 games. So they're about 10% of the list. So buckle up. I'm going to not spend too much time on each game. I'm just going to go right through it. So here we are in Hall 6, and here is a map. I don't have the booth numbers here, but I'll mention it in the video. So it's just boom, boom, boom. There you go. And we're going to go straight into it. Here we are at Hall 6, 6, 3, Hall 6, C300. So this year, they're doing A, B's, they're doing letters, and these are for the aisles, just to help people find booths a little faster. So we're going to be talking about this little cluster here, and in that cluster, you're going to find Essen. Essen makes interactive art more than games. Let's go straight through it. Diver Go is their new game, and they have a lot of fun stuff here with new Diver Go. And I have played a game, and they have no images of it. Essentially, you're going to have these little goggles here that you can see here where Lucky Dragon is put on. One person's going to put this here, and they're going to blindly feel for coins and do some set collection with the coins. And you can hear people and the other people playing, like making sounds. It's really fun. It's a nice, smooth little party game. I definitely recommend it. I love everything. It always gets a curiosity for me. Definitely check this out. For Corner Detective here, this is a game about each of the corners of the cards has like a special thickness and texture to it, and you are supposed to guess like what number it is, and depending like how high or low the number is depends on how thick the card is. And it's pretty much it's a couple of shots you can play it. It's really fun novelty. You kind of put it underneath and you kind of feel for that thickness, and it sounds so ridiculous, but you're able to do it. You are able to feel that difference, and it's wild. It's a wild game. Definitely check it out. Gravity 3 is called Gravity because there are these little pucks in the game. Let's see if we can open this up. There are these little pucks in the game that have different weights, and all of those are not the ones that we're looking for. But there are these little pucks, and each one's a different weight. And there are 3 different games that you can play with them. So one of them is like Viking Seesaw. Some of them are memory games where you're comparing them. But it's really fascinating to see how much fun you can have with weight. And it just feels like you're just interacting with art as opposed to playing a normal idea of a game. They have a really fascinating way of approaching games and game design, and this one is definitely one that I think you should check out. Hits and Outs came out earlier this year, and it is like a push your luck deduction kind of a game about baseball, and it's a 2-player only game, and it doesn't do those typically, but it does look. Oh, my throat is running dry already. So you can see here what it looks like here. There you go. Big chunky pieces for a 2-player game, and this isn't like this isn't a baseball simulator. This is a baseball abstract. But so if you like baseball and you're looking for something that's a little bit more in the abstract, this is something that's very interesting. You're definitely worth checking out. Now, Tokyo Highway Driver's License is like a mini expansion to Tokyo Highway. Now, Tokyo Highway Driver's License isn't necessarily a expansion to Tokyo Highway, which is their big claim to fame. It's like this mini little card game here, and you can see here. This one I haven't played, so I definitely want to check it out. It's a standalone little matching game. There you go, where you kind of play a smaller version of Tokyo Highway than you had before. Now, near somewhere in that hall is also Nice Game Publishing. They're a German store / publisher, and they'll license games and then bring them over. So if you're German or you want German editions of games, get Orapa. It is the best game from Plate. Plate is the original publisher. This is a deduction game. This is kind of like a, Orapa Mine is just so good. It's like Battleship, the old school Battleship. You can play this with multiple players, but really it's a two-player game. And you're trying to figure out your opponent's shapes of their blocks here. And you can play this on BGA. It is so much fun. There's a reason why it's my favorite game from Plate Games, and you should definitely give it a try. Next is Das Gelbe Haus, which is the Yellow House, which is a two-player shedding game. Not really ladder climbing, but it's a shedding game, and it's a very unique shedding game. It's very, very different with how you play. But the components this is originally from Mandu Games, it's a Korean publisher, and the production is just fantastic. It's really, really good. Now, this is what people will call quirky. Quirky in the sense that weird. Not quirky, because quirky is an approachable game where it's a very novel mechanics, but it's very approachable, and people are like, oh, it's fun. This is weird in the sense that the mechanics are so new that it's a little hard to wrap your mind around about how to count cards exactly. But this is something that if you're into two-player games and you want something that's very unique and it's very different, Yellow House is something I would check out. Oink Games is right there in that big cluster here, right here. So you definitely go check them out. They have tons of new games here. Dying Message, I'm not the biggest fan of. I think your mileage may vary. It's like a party game where you kind of find the killer. There is a Thai game, as in Thailand, game with the same name. I think that's much better. I like that game a lot more. Pedicate. I don't know if Pedicate's a game. I know it's a game, but I don't know if it's a game. You have these. Here, this is perfect. Like there are these. You're going to take 4, 5 cards here. You have different animals like duck, cat, and dog. And goose, or duck, cat, and dog, and they each have different numbers, 1, 2, 3, or 3, 2, 1, and they all have different colored hats. And using those 3 combinations of those 3 variables, you have to guess what this one is, right? So, duck, cat, dog, duck, cat. Obviously, that must be a dog. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and it's a 3. And he probably has a red hat, right? Blue, blue, yellow, yellow, red, red. That's the idea, right? And then you're just supposed to put that out on your cards, and you see if everyone had a group think, and if you're right, you're right. If you're wrong, you're wrong. And I don't know if it's a game. It's fun. I don't know if I go back to it that often, but it's a game. Pick and Packers. I have no idea what this is. It's pick up and deliver. They tend to do pretty good pick up and deliver games, if that is your thing. I know it's very divisive for some reason, but I will say that as Oink, it looks gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, wow. They're holding that up? That's wild. So if you're listening to this, I am looking at all these three-dimensional objects, and I'm holding, and it's on a wooden plate. They're in a giant stack, and 2 different people are holding that plate up, each with 1 finger. I know that sounds very weird, but that's what it is, and that looks really cool. Do you have to move it together as a team? That sounds pretty cool. Looks very Christmassy. It's a balance game. Okay, well, that's going to be rough. That's cool. I don't know about Tropic Chaos. That's one of the new ones there. Buy and sell fruits at the right time while seasons change at random. Open drafting set collection card game. That sounds pretty solid. There is that dinosaur game that they have that I really, really enjoy. And this could be something that I enjoy as well. Let's see here. Wiggle Roulette I have played, and I don't know. It's just push your luck, but you're pulling things out of a bag, and they're either an eel or a snake, and you want to avoid snakes, but you want eels. And it's okay. Trend is probably my favorite of the ones that came up before, because I really like shedding games. And it's about chairs, which is this very odd thing about chair. I mean, it's about chairs, and you have all the artwork, right? And you're shedding your cards from your hand. It's a really clever game. not the best Oink game I've played in a while. I still think Maskman is probably the better game to get, but it is good. Keeping going on, Origame. Now, Origame is going to be this little booth all right here by itself. But they have, I mean, Puro Puro Paradise looks like it's a good family game. They are having like these cube sets of games. You know, dice rolling, push your luck, dice, humor. This is a good family game. 108 Outlaws is something I'm really looking forward to. This is probably like my ding, 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 ding. If I had a bell for like this is something I'm really looking forward to. It's this one. This is based off of one of the great Chinese novels here. This is so funny to me because like there are lots when I was studying in school. You know, there are a lot of books that you have to read, and like, oh, there's these great like novels, and there's tons of them that you read. But in China, there's only four novels, just four, and everyone knows all of them. There's Shioji, Journey to the West, which is what Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball is based off of, all those great Stephen Chow movies. Shioji, Journey to the West, Sangoyani, Romance of the Three Kingdoms, tons of video games based off that, and some awesome movies. Hong Long Mong, Dream of the Red Chamber, which is more of that romantic, mushy one. And then there's Thieves of the Water Margin, Shui Hu Zhuan. This is my favorite of the four, and I've read all four. Very abbreviated versions of those. But this is a card game where there are 100 different 8 cards, 100 different 8 outlaws, and it looks so much fun. It looks like, oh yeah, I just love this. But I really like the art. I think it's really cool. I think it like a band of thieves working together for like a noble cause. I don't know, like it just looks fun, and I think this is something that I'm really looking forward to. Daryl Chow designs great games, and the art is done by Jeffrey. So Jeffrey, who also lives in Singapore. So this looks like a real big winner to me. That's something that I definitely want. Moving on to Plate. I just launched a whole Plate video. Please check that out. I'll give you a quick summation of these. Now there's Digicode and Alphabet Code. Alphabet Code is the better version of Digicode. It's just a deduction game of trying to guess numbers, but this time you're doing letters, and it's a little bit more clever because the letters all fit in different places. Beer Mug Dice is an old push your luck dice game, and it's a lot of fun. It's something that's not the greatest of games, but you're rolling these dice and you're placing it there and making sure the dice are popped up and you're counting your scores. It's a fun like dice chucking party game, really fun. Batam, otherwise known as Tonga Bunga, is just really fascinating economic game. I think in the Shut Up Sit Down Plates video, this was their favorite one. This is one of their bigger box games. Really good. Big Shot is like one of the best auction games of all time. Eric Martin did a video of this. I talked a little bit about this, but this, like Batam, Big Shots, these are all games that have like small boxes, but big box production. Fantastic. Billabong Race, I have never played. Zombie Chess used to be Buffalo Chess, except now it has a much better theme. And I don't know, it's okay, not my favorite. Club Unlock is a really clever card game, and I think 5.8 is a little bit unfair. It has a much better theme now as Thieves and Safes, and that does a lot of heavy lifting. You'd be really surprised. But it's a nice, simple, clever little card game. I'd definitely check it out. Depot is a really good shedding game, like 3 people. I would definitely probably max out at 3. I wouldn't want 4 or 5. This originally came out in Japan, but this version is really solid. I talked more about in that video. There's Digicode, which I already talked about in this video. Gangster is an area control game. If you want something that's more clean and Euro-y, go with Big Shot. If you want something that's a little bit more Ameritrash, you have like player powers, you can do all the fun of quickie little combos, and go with Gangster. Production quality is off the chart with both. Really good. Layer Puzzle. Layer Puzzle is, I have not played it. It's a drawing, layering, abstract strategy game that is somehow educational. I've never played it, so I can't really tell you much about it. Now, the Meow Meow games. Now, there's like a lot of them. I played all 4 of them. There's Meow Tien, Meow Nero, Meow Meow Dice, and Meow Kala. Meow Kala is Mancala, but with cats. I don't like this one. I don't even like it as Meow Kala. And I think the reason why is because the pieces are not double-sided, and that's a little weird to say, but and they're hard to pick up. I know that sounds so weird, but I would rather just get a proper Mancala board. Meow Meow Dice is my favorite. It's kind of like like a Yahtzee variant where you're just rolling dice, but there's an advanced mode to play, and the dice are super, super cute. Check out that previous video where I talked about it. Meow in a row is like you're putting, it's kind of like Othello or like Go, where it's like you're putting cats like on this grid, and it's okay. I mean, you're trying to get like 5 in a row, and that's it. It's a very, very light family game. Meow 10 is a really fast card playing game, and it's okay. I think there are better like dice shedding games out there, but it's cute. Arapa Space is my favorite game. I know I said Arapa Mine earlier, but this was in space. Now, Arapa Space is interesting because some people had a big, big problem because when you look at these circles, like you shoot a laser at through 15, and I don't know what to do because it hits this curve. Whereas the other game were these flat angles, so it's really easy to deduce. This is not that hard, people. It goes here, it bumps up, it goes up top. So you go 3, white. Really, really simple. 6 goes here, bounce, comes back, bounce, bounce. Now that's hard for some people because of the curves. They have these new pieces that are straight, with straight angles. So that could help out those people. That's really cool. Best thing about Arapa Space is that it has magnets and it has the black hole. Black hole is one of the best. So if you go in for 7, it'll just disappear. If it goes here to 15, it'll warp, go here, hit blue, white, and then it'll just get trapped. So if you go 15, actually, it'll be like, oh, it's trapped because of the black hole. Black hole's great. One of my favorite expansions. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Pueblo. This is the best version of Pueblo. It's a great classic K&K game, Kiesling and Kramer, and it's a classic. And there are lots of different versions of it, but this one is the best by far because it's the smallest. Rose Gang is an excellent, excellent 2-player abstract game, especially if you like war games where you decide to do something, you roll dice, and does it work out for you. It kind of feels like that. It's very card-driven, like a CDG, but it's a really good game. For 2 players, it's a fantastic game. Starfall, I know nothing about this, but I hear Adele like running in my mind. Scott Holmes is a great designer, so maybe. Stereo Mind, it's a classic plate game. They had lots of versions. There's a blue one, there's a classical music one, and now they have the yellow one. The yellow one is probably my favorite because, I don't know, there's ways to play it with music and without it, so that's really cool. What's really interesting about Stereo Mind is that it's just another one of these groupthink games where like you hear music and everyone looks at all these adjectives and you have to guess which one. Number 4, and you write that down. And everyone pick it 4, 4, 4, 2. Bob, what's wrong with you? And that's one of those games. Zombie Dot is a cute little card game where you're just putting cards down and trying to have these people escape without zombies being blocked by them. It's cute. It's a cute card game, very light. It's great for travel game. But also sharing the same booth with Plate is Pluto Games with Magic number 11 expansion. Magic number 11 is a great soccer game. I went on and on about it last year. I still love that game. I still play that game. And the expansion is great. Adds a new team. Adds this on-style kick, which is a dexterity with your flicking. Adds more like players for you to draft. Fantastic. If you liked Magic number 11, run here because it sold out last year and get the expansion. Also, Sashi 6C300. So it's that same booth as Itten. Just go here, this big cluster here. You'll be really, really happy in Hall 6. The Great Evening Banquet is a really smooth Sashi game. Plays well at 1 player, plays well at 2, plays at all player counts. It's really good. You're just helping fancy people sit down at tables and you're scoring points depending on how they sit and what table they sit at. Shall We Dance is the new card game from Sashi, and it's a speculation game. I've played it. I really like it. I have only played it at 2. I haven't had a chance to play it at 3 or 4 yet. So I want to hold my opinion to see if my opinion changes with that. But I'm a big Sashi fan. And the artwork on here is really great. It has like all these people here. You're trying to pair up dancers with each other. And I really like his card games. They're just really simple, they're very clean, and they're very smooth. I really like it. Now, here, Gunil, which is one of the best designers out of Korea. This is his version of an 18XX, and it was on Kickstarter a while ago, and it's fulfilling, and there's one here, and it's an 18XX in Korea. There you go. That's what the game is. That's all it is, and it looks good. It looks really, really good. Look at all these components here. Look at that. There's the game in progress there. It just looks great. It looks really cool. It looks really, really cool. Moving on. Unfriendly Games is a French publisher, 6K400, and I believe that is what this is here, 6K400, where this big red rectangle is. They are doing the French version of Le Chat et le Tour, which is the cat in the tower. Amazing dexterity game that will make you cry. Because this cat, his mother passed away, and he's climbing this tower to heaven so he can say goodbye to his mom. I am not joking. That is the theme. And that'll make you cry. I feel really bad about this because there was one time at Origins where I'm walking by and they're on like 17 out of 20 really tall tower layers, and I'm like, I look at the guy like who's running the booth, like, wow, has anyone ever gotten this high? I was like, I don't know. I think they're the highest. And the guy playing the game is like, really, we're the highest? Bumped the table, knocked over the tower. I felt so bad. I ran away. I literally ran away. No shame. Full of shame, I ran away. Next, we have Wales Entertainment, which is a Hong Kong publisher who's also in California because, you know, they're really cool like that. Lucha Lucha is like this grid pattern game here. And it has like these weird poker chips and these really great like wrestling match. I played a little bit of it at Gen Con, and I can't remember much of it. I apologize. Taylor Master is a kind of like a Where's Waldo game, right? Where you get these little patterns that you see here, and then you have to try and find these patterns on this big cloth. So it's kind of like Where's Waldo and like pattern recognition. It's a cute game. It's a cute game. Vine and Flowers it's one of these games that's all about 3D puzzles, right? So if you like 3D puzzles like this, I did a whole video about this, so please check that out. I got a few rules wrong, but I think it's because I taught the old rules and they changed the new rules, especially after I complained about the old rules. But it's a really solid game. I really like the 3D puzzle aspect to it. That is something I definitely think you should check out. Last but not least, we have Werewolf Duel, where I know nothing about this. It's just a two-player game about werewolf, and it's a deduction card game. Yeah, I don't know, werewolf with two players. If you love werewolves and you have a partner that also loves werewolf and you want to play werewolf with other people, but you're often by yourselves, this might be a good game for you, I think, maybe. And that is Hall 6. We're going to move on to Hall 5. Hall 5, here we go. And you're going to go, after you visit Origame and Hall 6, you're going to burst through here and go zigzag your way around here. I will leave this somewhere for these files. I will put a link into the Dropbox of this video so you can go there and you have access to them and you could just print these out and just hopefully it'll help you out. But this is how you zigzag through Hall 5. And there's going to be a lot of games here, so let's get to it. All Play is here. They have a few games that they picked up from Asia. Llama Llama is a pretty good one. It's a poker game where you're kind of drafting the best poker hand, and then at the end you're seeing who has the best poker hand. But there are different goals, and you also get to draft the goals, which is really, really interesting. This is in the poker series of like poker cat, poker dog, mole poker, cat poker. I think cat poker is my favorite, which is Panda Panda, which should still be there. But Llama Llama is great. But if you had to pick one, I'd probably go with Vivo. But we'll go back to Vivo. Terrible Quest is a fantastic, quick, quirky little game. And if you go here, let's see here. Oh, there. Hey, there's Royal. If you go here to the images, you see these. You don't see a picture. You'll get a piece of paper, and you want to tear up this piece of paper, essentially. And as you tear up this piece of paper, as this person here is doing, you want to get like certain points. So you get these little cards here that be like, I don't know, sword, money bag, and you're looking for a sword, money bag, and you're trying to tear out little pieces of paper here to get sword, money bag. And it's fun. It's really fun. And it's, I don't know, like it's a great like late night game, right? Early, anyone can play this. You can play this 1 to 1,000,000 people. You can give one sheet of paper to everybody and play the game. You can totally do that. But if you had to get one game there, I think Vivo is a fantastic trick-taking game. It's really, really good. And it's a great like gateway plus trick-taking game. And it's all about dogs and cats singing on stage, and it's really, really good. A lot of people have done videos on this. This is something that I strongly recommend you get. If you want to see what is really cool about it, check out one of those videos. Vivo's a fantastic. Look, I rated it a 9, right? I rated it a 9. It's fantastic. Moving on, ArcLight Games. So let's see here. So last one, I did a ding, 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 ding. So all play, I'll give Vivo a ding, 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 because I think that's going to be one of the best ones from Asia. ArcLight is like one of the biggest publishers in Japan, and I'll say Railway Boom is a ding, 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 ding. So let's just say this. Hisashi, Ian O'Toole, Simone Luciani. All those three working together on this game. Now, this is Hisashi Hayashi from the Spiel des Jahres winner of Bomb Busters. This is his biggest game since Yokohama. Like, he hasn't done many big box games. He did Yokohama, a whole bunch of small games, and he did Railway Boom, a whole bunch of small games, Bomb Busters. And Railway Boom kind of got lost in the shuffle there. But I played it. I really like it. It's a big auction train game. But the most important part is that Ian O'Toole redid the artwork, and Simone Luciani did some development work, added a whole new phase of auctioning. And I got to say, like, the artwork of this looks great. Look at that. Look at that. That looks great. This looks great. If you like train games but don't like train games but want to play train games, this is this is where you would play. I know that sounds so ridiculous, but this is a really, really good game. And I'm so glad I got this new edition. If there's one game from Asia, I think this might be my pick. It's really, really good. I give this like 2 thumbs up. I'm definitely going to grab a copy. Snow Colony is kind of like Race for the Galaxy Light. I did a whole video of this, and you're all just a whole bunch of penguins building a colony. It's a really good game. Check out my video about that. Tornado Splash is a jet ski game, and look, I'm just going to show you the pictures of it. Like, you can see them here. Like, they're all nuts. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all those awesome table presents. It's a great racing game. Really, really stupid amounts of fun. And you can get these little racers and you put them on this winner's pedestal and take pictures of it. Awesome. Why not do that? Fantastic. Really good. Railway Boom. Tornado Splash. I'll give a Tornado Splash a ding, 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 too. Broadway. Broadway is from Hong Kong. They have Wolf Street and Wonders Museum. I did a video on both of these. Please check out that video. Wolf Street is a great party game. And it's really good when you have a lot of people. I would say like 5 and up, maybe 6 and up. 6 and up is, I think, where it shines. Wonders Museum, just like Snow Colony, is one of those like little Race for the Galaxy type of game, like tableau building games. I really like this game. It sold out at Gen Con within an hour. So if you want this game, you run and get it at Spiel, because it's going to go out, and I give it a ding, 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 ding. It's good. It's a good game. You're building a museum. I did a whole video. Just check that out. Capital Gains Studio is one of these big publishers from Korea. Singapore. All their games are really fun family games. Like Sneaky Supper is you're kind of like this bluffing game, and you're trying to get food late at night is a great theme. It's a great, great theme. But each card you draw, because it's push your luck, each card you draw has like this noise factor, and you don't want to be too noisy. Think of it as like the crinkling of plastic in your movie theater, you know? You don't want to be too noisy, noisy, and alert other people. Bunny 100 is a cute little party game for the family, because you're doing lots of funny, silly, physical stuff for the bunnies. Zombie Life Insurance is, I played this a long time ago. I've never played. It's the first time I knew that there's a second edition. Looking at this, but it's this weird game where the apocalypse is happening, and you don't know if you're going to spend money on like accruing more stuff and to make sure that you don't become a zombie, or do you just take a whole bunch of money into zombie life insurance, so that way if you do become a zombie, you get this huge cash bailout, which sounds like a total scam someone would totally do, but it's really fun. And if you like zombies and you like cheeky humor, I would definitely check it out, because it is a really clever game. Simon is one of the biggest publishers out of Asia, and yeah, they're an Asian publisher. Collect is a cute little card game. It's like a little bit of Take That, set collection, really, really cute. Has lots of cute little animals here. if you're looking for like cute family like oriented games, like Collect is I think a really solid game. I think it's definitely worth checking out. But I mean, when I look at the rest of these, oh man, it's really really hard. Like Fairy Perfume is really good. I was really shocked when I saw that they picked it up. Look at the original, right? Yeah, those glass bottles come with the game, at least in the original Japanese version. And you have like, and it's a I've never played it, but like you're doing all sorts of weird like shaking things out of bottles. The crystals come out. Yeah, yeah, it's nuts. Definitely go check that out. Peanuts Talent Show. It's a deck building slash bag building game with the Peanuts, with the Peanut Gallery. So like if you're like a big Snoopy fan, look at that art. It's great. Man, and this is what I love about big publishers, is that they can get these really cool IPs and make games about them. And there's no part of me that thinks this is going to be a bad game. It's going to be a solid game, but it's not going to be bad. So if you're looking for a good Snoopy game, that might be it. Rocket Punch. I'm so excited that they picked this up. Rocket Punch is a really, oh, there it is. Sometimes when I clicked on these, it didn't show up. I'm going to give some love out here. But Rocket Punch is a really, really good trick-taking game. I talked about it in a video, and it's a really solid. You're like Real Steel, the trick-taking game, if you saw that movie. And there's only 4 images, and we're looking at them here. Now, it was called Rocket Punch when it first came out, but ignore that. It's a really good game. You're boxing with robots. Really clever trick-taking game. I really like it a lot. Yokai Carnival is an old Japanese game. Let's see here. Yes. Or is it a new version of an old one? No. Oh, it came out last year. I think old. Gosh, it's been that long. But this one is a really clever game. I've been told, and if you like yokai or like Japanese demons and spirits, I mean, the artwork on here is zany. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that artwork. It's really, really cool. So I think this artwork is going to help sell the game. And I definitely want to stop by there and check it out because I love the artwork of this game. Looks fantastic. Moving on, Endgames. Endgame is the one that brought us Noxu Dice, right? So this is their new game. It's not a trick-taking game. It's a ladder climbing shedding game called Ghost Lift. I love the Edward Gorey artwork of this game. Look at this. Look at the, do you have anything? No, just this. Look at that. I love that Edward Gorey look to it. If you don't know who Edward Gorey is, he did artwork like that a long time ago. Really fun. I think I will definitely want to pick that up because it looks fantastic. And it's probably going to sell out on the first day. Good Game Studio comes from Taiwan. And Zonga is one of the best designers out there. And his games are really, really clever and fantastic. I definitely would recommend checking them out. I haven't had a chance to play any of these, but he has designed some of the best games out of Asia. So if you don't believe me, let's hold on. Let's go to vegetable stock here. Zonga, here he is. There's the man, the myth, the legend. Let's look at some of these games that he's helped design. We'll just organize it by rank here. Vegetable stock, right? I was in Barnes & Nobles and I saw that. A Roundhouse, fantastic big game. Taiwan Night Market, fantastic auction game. Absolutely love it. Like, and he's done like Christmas Tree, which is a great little card game. Peely, the New Challengers, is a fantastic. He did Wonders Museum. That's a fantastic game. Train Railway, which is this flip and right train game. So these new games that he's coming out with, I'm expecting great things to come from them. Mini City is one of my favorite games of all time, which is essentially became Wonders Museum. So he's a really diverse designer, and I would really strongly recommend checking it out. Good Spirit Games, Riverwoods. I think it might be a ding, 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 ding. I've never played it, but it looks fantastic. And it's by Jeffrey. Let's look at this. Let's look at this. This looks good. Look at this. Ah, man, it looks great. I love the artwork of this game. It looks cute. I love the board. That table presence looks really, really cool. Like a nice classic game. These big, chunky, big cards with numbers on them. Yeah, I'm going to like this game. I'm going to like it a lot. I got to give that a ding, ding, ding. Where the River Flows is from Homo Sapiens Lab. And they're a smaller Taiwanese publisher, but they always come up with really, really clever games. This one is a social deduction party game, but it's based off of a real murder murder that happened in Taiwan, and they made a whole TV show there, and it was a pretty popular TV show. And now it's a card game. So if you like true crime deduction games that are team based ish, like the werewolf style team based, this might be something that you would check out. So definitely look into that. That looks really, really cool. Jolly Thinkers, this is an older game, Catch the Bomber. It's like a party game. Definitely check that out. This is the English-German version. Korea Board Games. Korea Board Games has a lot of cool stuff here. Bingsu, never played it. It's a party game where you're cooking, I guess, with really cute animals. They look really cute. Blooming Sea, colorful tile placement game. I'm sure it's a solid family game. It looks really cute. Wow, that looks really, oh wow, really colorful. Polyominoes, people are gonna love it. But Coffee Rush to seek the expansion, designed by Daryl Chow. What? You're gonna get it. Run and grab it. Grab and go. Just get it. Get it. It's gonna be fun. Let's see here. They have so many great games. Phantom of the Opera is a great two-player trick-taking game by Gunnell, and it's a really good. I did a whole video on it. You are one person is the Phantom, another person is Christine. The Phantom wants to finish his song. Right? You want to finish your song. Christine doesn't want him to finish his song. These are the trump for that section of the game. This is trump at this point. 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 And so you're trying to trigger your cards. It's really, really clever. It's a really solid game. Orbido is Gunnell's new kind of like shedding management game. He took Ptolemy, expanded on it, and made Orbita, which is, I mean, just the game just looks cool. It looks really cool. It has planets. It's about ladder climbing and shedding, I think, but it's a card game from Gunnell, and he makes super solid two-player games. I mean, look at the games that he's designed. He's designed so many games over the years. Let's go to rank, check it out. Like Jekyll versus Hyde, Jekyll versus and Hyde versus Scotland Yard, Yellow House, Ptolemy, The Phantom of the Opera, Hipparchus, Odyssey, one of the best games I played this year. 18XX, Korea, right? Faust versus Mephisto, people are raving about this game, right? 8.0, and Orbita, but his games are really solid. I strongly recommend you always check out his games. But the one game that I think you really need to check out is Dogfight 1917. This game is so good. You get these little miniatures, and you're having a dogfight, you and someone else, and it's not a two-player game. You could be like a team game. You could have, I believe it's 2v2, or you could have 4 players all against each other, and there's like this. It's not a deck building, but it's a deck deconstruction game. So you're losing your deck because your deck is your life. When your deck runs out, you crash, and it's the last person standing wins the game. It's really clever. You have to like move, get around them, and shoot. Fantastic. This is a fantastic game. I have played this game. I want it. I want to play. I want to do this. Look at this. I'm putting it here. Put it into my love to have. Save. I've played it once. I'm going to give it a 9. Yeah. I've played it once and I loved it. It was that good. That's a ding, 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 ding game. Yeah. That's a really good. That's so good. Coffee Rush is also a ding, 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 ding game. So it's like, I'm thinking of like a cowbell. You run it. I don't know. We're here and we're stuck with the ding, ding, dings. Korokorodo, I believe is like a Japanese board game cafe that also publishes stuff. So this is a trick-taking game, and it looks really clever. I think it's a re-implementation of an older game, but it's a cryptocurrency game. Look at this. It's really simple. James Nathan picked this up. It's a trick-taking game, and it looks solid. 7.9 is pretty good, so that's pretty good. I definitely recommend checking that out. Magic Bean Games is from Korea. This is a Korea edition, but this game, Scylla, looks off the charts. Like, look at this. Look at that game. This tile placement, really cool. Meeples. This game looks beautiful and fantastic. I love city building tile placement games. Man, I really, really, really want to know a lot about this game. Looks fantastic. Mandu Games, probably my favorite publisher from Korea. They're really good. And they came out like guns a-blazing in this one. But the creme de la creme is the Veil of Eternity Curse expansion, because Veil of Eternity is a fantastic, fantastic game. Really, really good. But look at, so if you like Veil of Eternity, you're gonna get this Curse expansion. Magazine, man, look at this game. It's an auction like set collection game, and but look at it. It's a big box game, and it just looks cool. Like you're this, it's just like you're a magazine publisher, and it looks fantastic. It looks great. All the assets look great. This looks like it's going to be a great game. Kingdom Dice is it's a very simple push your luck management game. I really like it. Giraffe Raff, I apologize. It's a live climb game, and it's good. It's a decent game. It's really good for families, I think. Faustus Mephisto is definitely one of the highlights because it's a gun nail, 2v2. Fantastic. Cup the Crab is a really, really great game. And I don't know what it is, but I love the art style of this game. Like, I really, really love it. I have a variant where I think everyone gets a random deck of cards. You even it up. I play by the house rule where everyone gets the same deck, and then you kind of choose, because every time you play, you have like a hand of like 3 cards, and you choose from your deck. And I think it would be more interesting if everyone had the same deck, and that would be a little bit more interesting. Maybe it's too much AP, but really, really clever game. Great artwork, great production. Mandu Games just always knocks it out of the park. It's good. It's a really good game. Moving forward, Mizo Games. Oh my gosh. 2045 is nuts. If you're a big war gamer, there aren't many war games on this list, but 2045 is a big war game. I mean, look at this thing. It is massive. Look at this. This is huge. I played it once, just once. It took like 6 hours to play this game. It is epic. It's about China invading Taiwan in 2045. And and it has a lot of stuff going on. There are like multiple score tracks, multiple resources that you have to deal with, lots of cool characters. Mizo Games has done a lot of great, really clever war games over the years. Let's look at them. And I have really liked their war games that they've done over the years. So, I mean, some of these they've licensed, like Fireball Island, it's not them. But Far East War, 1592, great war game. Right on the Haiku, great game. Peely, the New Challengers, is a great, like, kind of like a war set collection game. These are all really good games. And I really think that if you like war games, and you want to see something really different, and you're not afraid of like big epic games, 2045 is something you should look at too. Phantom Lab. Phantom Lab is this small publisher out of Japan, and they come up with really, really cute designs. These Astro Starlights kind of looks like Twinkle Twinkle, but look at it. It looks really cool, and it glows in the dark. How rad is that? Really, really cool. Really clever designs. Orthognomes is another one of their designs, and it is a 3D puzzle game. Look at that. I did a whole video on this. It's really, really clever. I remember I played this on New Year's Eve. Yeah, and let's check out Lumina Spell here. Like, has this really cool acrylic tiles. So Phantom Lab is doing some really cool things in the 3-dimensional space as well as the game component assets. I really recommend checking them out. Now, Lab. Planetpeda is great. If you don't know what Planetpeda is, it's basically pocket Pokénol. Like Crokinole that you could fit in your backpack. It is so much fun. Look at that. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. I did a whole video about this. It's great. It's a great game. Get it. If you like dexterity games, you're going to really like this. It's so clever. And what's cool about this is magnets. There are magnets here. You can flick it as a magnet where it'll be face down, and there it kind of comes like a bumper. Or you could score more points if you flick it face up, but it'll be ricocheted off. Really clever stuff. And also like this here, that's a magnet. Yeah, that's a magnet. This is this is my photo. I was like, this is a great photo. Oh, it's my photo. Sorry. But like, yeah, definitely, it makes me want to check out all the other ones here. I know nothing about them. Do they have any images here? Let's check it out. Let's check it out real quick. We can check it out. We're trying to burn through this quick. Oh, whoa, what? Look at this. This 3D flower. I think you're tossing these things in there like cards into a hat. Absolutely wild. Like they do some crazy games. Just look at this. Wow, marbles? Marbles? What? Looks cool. Looks really cool. I'm just saying. Wonderful World board games. They have come up with a lot of great games over the years. Lone Wolves might be there. That is a fantastic game. Castle Razors did a whole video on that. Last Lantern is a um, polyomino cooperative game. That's what I'm on. It's about. So yeah, you can see here. You're trying to go from the left to the right, but you want to fill this up when you get to these little borders here, these little yellow lines. You want to make sure that everything's filled, otherwise bad things happen. And you don't want too many bad things to happen by the time you get there. It's pretty tight, and you have to get this group think of who's going to go for which tile, and it's a really clever game. And what I like most about it is that it's co-op without being pandemic, if you know what I mean. Like, there are a lot of co-op games that are kind of stemmed off that pandemic model. I'm not knocking Pandemic, it's a great game, but I would like to see other co-op games that are different, and this one is very different, and I really give them all the props for that. Castle Razors is a great game about tiles, but out of these three, I gotta say Dragonarium by far is my favorite. This is, man, the artwork that they've released for it, I know there's not much here. There is this great verticality to the game that's just so good. Like, I can't stress enough. Like, this is Azul Smooth. Like, essentially, you're just drafting these tiles and putting them on your board. Sometimes they're raised height, sometimes they're not. At the end of the game, you're going to score for your cluster. So green of space, I have like 5 tiles that are like red up top, and then maybe the highest red is 3. So 3 times 5, 15 points. Simple, right? And this dragon makes it that you can't build on that dragon anymore, but it makes this tile both colors of red and green. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 red there. And it looks like this is like 3 or 4 high. So 8 times 4 is 32 points. That's crazy. But it's a really clever abstract game. And I think it's really good. I think it's really, that gets my ding, 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 ding. I strongly recommend you check it out. And that is Hall 5. I just did Hall 5 here. And now we're going on to Hall 4. Hall 4 is a few more. You're going to come in straight from Hall 5 and just boom, 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 and go this way. There's a few more here, and let's just burn right through it. This is a self-publisher. He's going to be in the same booth, 4D125, as Luma, which is a Malaysian publisher. And his games look really rad. Durian Smuggler, you're smuggling durians. Really clever. Food Alley. It's like an auction bidding game, but Jakarta Traffic looks really rad. Let's look at this artwork here. Look at this. Look at that. That looks really cool. I mean, it's about traffic in Jakarta, and if you've ever driven in Jakarta, man, oh man, that is intense. It is, it is intense. I've driven in Indonesia, and it's intense, but this looks so rad. I love it. I love the assets. I love how it looks. I haven't played it yet, but I'm going to play it at Spiel or maybe after Spiel. Fantastic game. Looks great. I can't wait. Bad, I'm going to give the Jakarta Traffic a ding, 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 ding. Like one of my... Ole! Moving on to Bad Comet, 4E310. Bad Comet is one of the best publishers out of Korea. Man, they make really good games. This one is Shadow Sea. And this is like the, I don't know, like Azul underwater? Because man, oh man, I did a whole video about this. It looks great. Look at the artwork here. I cannot recommend this game enough. It looks great. Here's a great photo here. All these great fish, tons of great bags. And when they finally fulfilled the Kickstarter as they did this year, man, oh man, I was blown away when I saw it. I was really blown away by the production of this game. This is something that I strongly recommend you check out. It's really good. All their games, all of Bad Comet's games are good. I'm just gonna go deep dive into Bad Comet. Look at this. They have, when I did my top 10 Korea games of all time, 2 of them were from Bad Comet. 1/5, 20%. Right? Wondrous Creatures, fantastic. Life of Amazonia, fantastic. Shallow Sea, fantastic. Look at that, 8.1, 8.1, 8.0. Wild Serengeti, I thought it was okay. I wasn't crazy about it, but like, all those others, those 3 right there, boom, boom, and boom, 25, 24, 23, 2026, they're going to come up with another killer game. I just know it. Charming Game Collective is super cute. If you're looking for cute animal games that come in tuck boxes, Charming Game Collective is your thing. Shall I see? Ding, 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 ding. Ole! That's that one. Yes, I recommend that. Strong recommendation. They have great games. I play Capybara Crush. It's a great game. It's like you're drafting cards and you're putting them down, and you kind of want all the animals to kind of score. It's good. It's really good. It's so much better than I thought. I wasn't expecting much, but it was really good. Otter is a really good not ladder climbing, but like a shedding game that's different than your normal shedding game. Really, really clever design. And so I really can't wait to try. They have some demo stuff here, and I definitely want to try the demo stuff. But the one game I'm definitely going to pick up is use all your sick days, call in sick, but not at the same time. It's a cooperative ladder climbing game where you're all trying to call in sick, but not at the same time because it'll look bad. That idea alone is hilarious. But then you have a raccoon eating ramen. Sold. Done. Done. I'm done. Like that. You go there and get it. You're gonna love it. This one gives about Olay! Emperor S4, one of the best publishers out of Taiwan. They're coming here. I talked about Walking to Osaka. I really enjoyed the solo variant of that game. If you've ever been to Taiwan and you like Taiwanese food, and you want a cute card game about that food, guessing foodies in Taiwan is really clever. And the artwork is fantastic. Tori by Guan Chen is Chen Guan is from he does really good stuff. I really like this kid. He skipped out in college to come to Spiel to sell his game, and it was one of my favorite games of all time. Tori is one that's later on in his version, and this is a second edition. This is like a small box version. I think the first big box one I had some issues with, but it seems like they fixed all those problems with the new small box version, and it looks great. It looks good. So definitely check that out. Moving on to Esper Game Studio. I just did a whole video about Elder Tide. See, look at this. You see this? No, not that. This is the box cover that I want. This looks great. That doesn't. Not good. Great. That's really cool. I want to know about a slug boat. That looks rad. It's a great pick up and deliver game. Definitely check it out. That's for demo only, but you should buy Jisogi. One of the best. When I do my top 10 games of 2025, Jisogi is going to be on that list. It's fantastic. It's so good. The artwork on here is one of the best artwork I've ever seen in any board game. If you like anime, definitely check it out. I'm spending too much time talking about this, but look at this. Look at that artwork. It is so unbelievably good. Best board game about anime, period. Fantasy games. Oh, man. Kikai used to be Bricolage Heads. Here you go, Bricolage Heads. It's like a 2-player version of Brass Birmingham, but it's not about trains. It's about building 3D art that's literally 3D in the game. And you're fighting for control over these people, trying to draw them to your artwork. It's really clever. Now, this new version, I think they cleaned up the rules a little bit, so I'm really excited about that. So I think those rules needed a little bit of help, but now we're moving on. Good Games Publishing, not to be confused with Good Game Studio. Woo! 12 Rivers is Marbles. Marbles the game. Look at this. Now, this game came out in Taiwan a long time ago. You pull this out, all these marbles fall down, and if you have the blue guy, the blue dam, then you get to take a marble. If you have the green dam, then the green player gets to take a marble. And why are you drafting these marbles? Well, you're drafting these marbles because you're going to put them on your paca, yeah, and then you're gonna put them on these people, and these people, if you fill these up, then you'll get X amount of points. Now, I have played both 12 Rivers. I have played this version of 12 Rivers, and I played the original 12 Rivers, and I will tell you that the new 12 Rivers from Good Games Publishing is the better one, and it's fantastic. It's not the earth-shattering, but it's so cool. Definitely check it out. Taiwan Board Game Design is here, and it's a big collective of like a lot of Taiwanese publishers, and they're going to have one booth, and a lot of publishers are there. Pound is a really clever 2-player abstract game that's kind of like Othello Go, because you're playing like on these vertices, but it has like this great 80s, I mean, not 80s, 90s vibe of like super bright colors. And it's a really clever game. And I really think you should definitely check it out. Fits in your backpack while you're on the go. If you like abstracts, I think it's really fun. Ice Rain Games also will be at Taiwan Board Game Design booth. I haven't played any of these games. I know nothing about them, but they look cute. Moving down below, happy birthday. I haven't played this. Garden. This is what I love about this. Like, the Garden is an older game, right? It's a reimitation of Hello Bonfire. This is what, 2024? Okay, well, maybe not. Maybe it was an old game. I thought it was an older game. Oh, yeah, 2010, right? It says 2010 there. It's an older game. But, yeah, 2010. But it came out with this wood thing, but they redid it with this new artwork, right? And now it looks like this. That's perfect for the 2020s. Look at that. Big, chunky pieces, and it's a great little abstract game. And you could take that, and they're literally playing that on the high-speed train. And it went from like this to that. I think it looks cool. I think it looks really, really nice. So Taiwan is coming out with some really clever like abstract games here. All right, now Slime Artist. Slime Artist, I don't know much. Oh, yes! Yes, this game. This gets a ding, ding, ding. Ole. One, it's from Poki-chan, and I love Poki's games. He's a really clever designer. But this game is so fascinating. You get slime, right? You're taking this slime, like this slime, and you're hiding objects in the slime. And people are like sticking toothpicks in to see if they can find it. It's so clever. It's such a fun little game. Like, it's so unique. Definitely check it out. It's just so bizarre. It's not a game that you've ever played before. Really, really clever. Definitely check that out. We Free is also in the Taiwan board game design. And have I played this game? I have not played this game. But it looks cool. Really clever. I know the cover looks fucking... The art looks fantastic. That cover looks fantastic. Let's see what it is. Deduction, party game. Yeah, that's what I was expecting it was. It has a wolf on the cover. But yeah, really clever. It looks good. It looks good. But I'm thinking that, with that, all these party games that are coming out, having some good art is a nice way to distinguish yourself. And it's nice to see that one at least has some good art. And that has been Haul 4. Moving on to Haul 3. All right, we're in the home stretch here of Haul 3. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Just running straight down the alley. Now, the tip for Haul 3 is if you want, you could walk outside and then come in here and then hit these booths coming back. Because this is really crowded. It's a very, 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 very crowded booth. Remember that Haul 3 is for the expert hobby. So Haul 4, 3, and 2 tend to be really, really crowded, especially Haul 3. But yeah, walking around the outside, pop in through here on aisle B, and then trek all the way back up. But let's see here. We're going to go through here. Bright Eye Games. They license a lot of games from Japan. This is an older two-player trick-taking game called Catchy, but now it's Cat, and you're just calling the cat to you. It's one of those games where like the cat's going to go to you or it's going to come to me. Really clever game, really tight. This is the Italian version of Railway Boom. So if you're Italian and you want a version of Railway Boom, instead of going to the ArcLight booth, come here and get the Italian version. But it's going to be a game. This is probably my #1 ranked game for it. Hobby Japan has 2 booth numbers. I'm not sure why. This is their party game. I haven't played it, but it has like dice checking and it's a party game. Ice makes some really cool games. Now they have Terrascape. That's the one that they're kind of really known for. It's a little bit more like kind of like Ameritrashy, right? It's the first Terrascape is you're in this giant like hotel. You're trying to get out while this chainsaw dude comes after you, and you're trying to make it out there in one piece. And has like some minis to it. Dude with a chainsaw like coming after you. Big, epic, like Ameritrash fun. And it all came from this publisher in Hong Kong. But now he has all these other games, and I'm super, super curious to try them out. I mean, like Epic's like Course of Cultures seems to like be the big one, but look at this. Look how cool this looks. Like it's just looks like this classic looking game, and this is like his board game Civ game. It seems like if he's gonna come out with a Civ game, this is going to be his big one. And it looks like it's going to be on Kickstarter. Is it demo only? No, $80. Maybe it came out and I totally missed it. Yeah, Skirmish Battle of Taconia. I believe that is on BGA now. So this one looks like I don't know. Fast-paced battle game, Zoology. Looks like a cute little family game. But if you like, I mean, his games are really good. Ice Makes has been one of my favorite publishers to look at. Moongate Design have done one game that I know of, and it's Panda Spin, and now they have Panda Spin expansion, The Mandate of Heaven. And if you like Panda Spin, it's really good. Panda Spin is one of my favorite ladder climbing shedding games, and it's really solid. Artwork is phenomenally good. Definitely check it out. Now, NAC War Games has this one, Berlin 1945. Now, this was originally published by Bonsai Games, which is one of the most prolific war game publishers in Japan. And it's a CDG, like it's a card-driven game, and you're basically just all the armies like swarming into Berlin at the end and seeing who can control what. And it's a good game. I would definitely strongly recommend you check that out. But if you're looking for, if I had to choose between war games, I think my favorite war game to get, I don't know, Berlin 1945, I give it an Ole. Nuts Publishing, the Guerra Eclair. I don't know how to pronounce that. This is really good. This is one of the best games of the Shishi Nakagura. Shishi Nakagura is a fantastic designer. Let's see, look at his list of games. 83 games. Man, this man, like that's just not shy. And if you rank them all, right, 300, these are the ones that have been ranked. But if you looked at average rating, like, yeah, there it is, right there at number 2. Look at that. It's a good game. It's a really, really good game with bluffing involved. It's a fantastic, phenomenal game. Definitely check that out. Because the Spiel, let's get some more love here. I've picked up some games, and these are the German versions. So if you are a German speaker, Lone Wolves, 2-player trick-taking game, area control, fantastic, absolutely get it. Lumen, deduction trick-taking game with 3 to 5 players, really good, definitely get it. Veil of Eternity, expansion for one of the greatest card games of all time, really good. But the best one, look at this, 301 likes. Age of Galaxy is by far, ole, like one of my favorite of this year, and it's one of my favorite like solo games. Period. I did my favorite solo games. I think in September, solo September. Definitely check this game out. It's so good. The solo version of this game is phenomenal. I can't recommend it enough. And that running is Hall 3. Moving on to Hall 2. All right, here we are in Hall 2 really quickly. So it's a very quick boom, 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 boom. And this green booth, that's me. That's where I'll be. So please stop by, say hi, just wave hi to me. Be like, Jay, I love card birdies. Keep it up. If you want to do an Ussie, not a selfie, but an Ussie like you and me taking a picture together, please, I would love to. I could chat about games all the time. So please stop by, say hi. Nope, that's Hall 1. Hall 1 only has one thing. Moving on to Hall 2. Here we go. Arcane Wonders. Arcane Wonders. Cat in the Tower, English edition. Fantastic. I talked a little bit about it. Did a whole video. Please check that out. But this is essentially the game. Look at that. It's just nuts. And they can get like that tall. It's ridiculously hard. I have never made it to 20. I've come close though. Come close. Number Chain is a kind of by your numbers hand management shedding game, and it kind of feels like it's an old school op game, like a Hasbro game. But it's solid. It's a decent game. It's not bad. It's just not as good as some of the others. On Stage is a great trick-taking game. Now it says players 3 to 5. Those are all wrong. It's a 4-player game. It's a 2v2 trick-taking game. That's how you need to play this game with the teams, and it's great. Look at this. The box opens up, and you're putting meeples out there as the stage. Like, here's a better shot of it. Yeah, it's a stage. Really, really clever idea. And the cards that you play affect who goes on there, and then whatever people are on there affect like the points that you score at the end of the hand. Really clever game, but you got to play it in teams. Let's look at this. This is the German version of Yokohama Duel. I didn't like the original. I like the original Yokohama Duel, but I always liked Yokohama more. When Yokohama Duel came to the States, they put it in this big, obnoxious box, and I figured, what's the point of that? This one, put it back into a tiny box, and I'm very, very happy with that. So yeah, this is the TMG one. Big, big box. Why would you do that? I don't get it. I don't get it. And now they put in this tiny little box here. That's exactly what it needs to be because it's a dual game. It's like a two-player Yokohama game. And you don't get that logistic puzzle that you get with the original one, but it's a really clever game. And I would strongly recommend you check it out. It's a contract fulfillment game, but it's so much better than most contract fulfillment games that I've played. Phonebot is a German publisher, and they've licensed some things. This is an old school Korea board game. Here's Number Chain. But this game is just, it's Last Penguin is hilarious. It's essentially you're putting your fingers out on cards. Did anyone do it? Yes. So when you play the game, it's going to look like this. Your fingers are on cards. And the last person to lift up their finger off the card gets to keep that card. It's ridiculously fun. The game is so much fun. It's a stupid fun game. I love it. Grimspire is a German publisher, and they license Terrascape. So if you want to know Terrascape and why it's awesome, definitely check it out. Here it is. Boom, 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 boom. All these German releases. JJ Board Game is from Taiwan. I know nothing about these. I know that the Taiwan Original Board Game Expo, which is I believe like a weekend or two ago, people talked about this one a lot. And it looks cool. Just look at the artwork on here. What does it say? Card game? That's it. It might be a Hanafuda deck. It kind of looks like a Hanafuda deck. It might be Hanafuda, but it looks cool. And a lot of people talked about it. So this looks like Poki-chan. Like this looks like, it is Poki, yeah, because he did the art, of course. So I like Poki-chan. I like his games. I like his designs. So this is going to be a cute game. I'm probably going to check this one out. Just 3 folds. I'm not sure what this is. I think you fold these and you have to get it just right. Wow, weird. What? Oh, what? That is rad. Look at that. You get the mirror and you have to, just 3 folds. You have to use the mirrors to make that image. Awesome. That is awesome. That is so cool. That gets, oh man, look at that. Let's get some love here. Yeah, just 3 folds. How could you not know about that? That looks really, really cool. Oh man. Play With Us Design. They do really clever stuff. This is a party game. Their party games are pretty interesting because they're not like loudmouth, all about talking. It's not about, your deduction doesn't come from your words. It comes from the actions you take. And it's really, really clever. So, and the games that they've come out with are also really, really clever. And this one is like it's kind of like set collection where you're trying to collect cards, like maybe blue or purple, but you don't want to do too much because then you begin worshiping the elder gods and you go crazy and your cards are worth no points. The artwork is cute. I think it's a solid game. And if you want a deduction game where you're deducing through the actions and not the words, Club of Cthulhu might be up your alley. And yes, if you look at the English version of Yokohama Duel, go here and get this one because man, oh man, it's good. Now, moving forward, Hall 1, there's only 1 booth. Look at that. Boom, and I did a big purple arrow there just for you. And it goes straight to here, and it's a demo one. And this is a Thai publisher, it's in Thailand. Let's look at it, and it looks really intense. I don't know what to make of this game. I believe it's his first game, but it looks like it has like minis. It's like just, it looks absolutely nuts. I think this is leading up to a Kickstarter, and you might have acrylic stands, you might have minis. Like just the artwork looks really good. It looks like you have this crazy board. It looks pretty rad. Synchro Horizon Has a nice anime art style. But look at that, 8.7, which is pretty nuts. Look at that. Wow. Wow. A lot of people voted 10 on this. I played the online version and it is awesome already. Wow. Online, if I remember correctly, I think Zamaki is a content creator out of Thailand and he's played a lot of games. So maybe he's designed his own game and now it's like this big, epic, card-driven, dice rolling, like dungeon crawling game. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, that is the end of it. Please stop by Hall 2 and say hi. I'll be right here in the screen booth, 2B510. Once again, my name's Jay. I play board games from Asia and share what I find with all of you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in Germany.